Well, hello and welcome to the channel. Wanted to focus today, Michelle and I, on our 2020 Softail Deluxe Harley Davidson. So this bike's pretty special to us. Actually has a lot of special meaning to us. More to come on that. We will do some independent videos on kind of the timeline of this bike, why we purchased the bike, and some of the adventures we've had on this bike, some of the opportunities we've had with Harley Davidson on this bike. So lots of good things have came from the purchase of this bike and just owning it and enjoying it. We actually fell in love with it right out of the get-go. The Deluxe came out in 2005, so it's been around a long time. Now this iteration is a 2020, which is actually the last year of the Deluxe. So we heard that Harley Davidson was going to discontinue this bike, and right away got very interested in possibly purchasing one. And currently the bike is sporting the Wicked Red, sorry on the shadowing here, Midnight Crimson. So we actually swapped out this color wave with the original, and for a reason, a very special reason. This bike originally is white, and the color is, oh, don't get me for sure, but I do believe it's stone washed white pearl. Yes, that sounds correct. Stone washed white pearl, and it's a beautiful color wave. We changed it out just for kind of just straight up fun. We wanted to change up the bike, and Michelle and I are getting married this September, and we're going to convert it back. So it's going to be ready to rock for the wedding. And hence a little bit of a spoiler there on another video, but we actually purchased this bike for that reason. One of the reasons, but really the main reason was to showcase this bike in our wedding, and very, very special to us. With the white, reminded me of a wedding dress, seeing Michelle in that dress. When I looked at this bike with that white, I could definitely see it in our wedding. And this is, several years ago. 2020, and it's now 2026. So since we've taken this bike to a lot of places, had a lot of adventures on it. Honestly, very low miles. We don't get it out nearly enough. Our schedules are so demanding. But yeah, absolutely beautiful bike. I'm in the process of changing this back this afternoon. Quite an endeavor, but I do like working on these motorcycles. And you just got to take your time, be patient, and it all comes together. So I'm going to convert it back, but we wanted to get some nice photos here of it for you. This is the Milwaukee 8107. So the early version would have been an 88B twin cam, 2005. And then later on, the 103 twin cam was placed into these motorcycles. But beginning in 2018 to 2020, we're only looking at a 3-year run of this platform, and that's on the Softail platform, the newest version, which is 18 and current. They made a couple of changes, mainly in the technology aspect, safety aspect, recently in the 25 model year. But this is the current platform that is used, and it's the best of the best. So yeah, just a quick walk around. I know it's a little hard here. This is actually our living room, believe it or not, and I'm going to work on the bike here shortly this afternoon. So just kind of give you guys, sorry it's a little dark, but you can see the LED lighting that they influenced into the 18 up models, and the very, very distinct turn signal setup that was only found on the Deluxe. Heritage varied quite a bit. The lower beach bar, if you will, handlebar on the Deluxe, the white wall tires, which are only used on this bike in this model year, but honestly, it's the only bike to this day, other than I think there was 1 or 2, possibly 3 Icon models, which are very special models, limited built models that have the white wall tires. So this is basically the last production, if you will, Harley Davidson with the white wall tire. We added the quick detach luggage rack, backrest, passenger pillion. This actually came just stock with just a solo seat, so they stripped it down quite a bit probably to save cost, simplify. Most people change out seats and really cater these bikes to how they like. So I'm sure they had their reasoning to simplify. Got your classic analog speedometer, but you have a digital dash that has everything from trip A, trip B, total miles, RPM, fuel range, including reserve capacity and fuel gauge. So you have all the modern gauging. Heel toe shifter. We actually added the heel portion of the heel toe. They actually simplified that as well. You just had the toe shifter. So very beautiful bike. Got a lot of looks on it with the red. We've been to Milwaukee and Harley Davidson's homecoming, and many people have just loved this red. It's real bright like a fire engine in the sunlight. Of course, this midnight crimson just really knocks it out of the park. Kind of a root beerish black cherry, if you will. Beautiful colorway. My dad's a huge fan of this colorway. He fell in love with it the first time he seen us shortly after converting the bike from the white to the reds. So we've had fun with it, and the main reason we did that was we wanted to save or reserve, if you will, the white, the beautiful stone-washed white pearl for the wedding. So we wanted to surprise our guest with that bike. Honestly, the only people that have seen the bike would be our close family in the white. Of course, our local dealership when it was new, but we didn't actually post any photos of the white. So this will be a huge surprise to our guest. And actually, Michelle and I are quite excited to bring it back to white as well. This is a huge part of our wedding day, to showcase this bike and to ride out after the ceremony on this motorcycle. So we are looking forward to it. Absolutely beautiful bike. We enjoy it. We really do. We like to clean on them, maintain them, change them up. It's a fun hobby. We truly enjoy it. So we invite you to like or subscribe, and we will get you more info on this bike and some of the memories we've made. Today, just want to do a few specs on the bike, a little timeline, kind of what it means to us, and just a brief overview of what we have in the making. Until next time, take care.